Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another Ramble session on a Monday. I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you had a great weekend. We had a nice weekend because my daughter came up for a visit, and that was very special and very nice and awesome to see her, although she was a bit under the weather, which I was sad about, but we had some great chats on the dock and just hanging out together and going out with family. Our in-laws came in, I do believe. Yes, they came in late Friday night. Was that it? No, it must have been late Thursday night, I think. I think so, because then yes, okay, that's how it went. And that's why one keeps a journal, right? To write all these things down so you don't have to keep them all in your noggin. Right? So yes, they got in late Thursday night. We saw them on Friday. My daughter came in on Friday. My husband made a huge thing of spaghetti and meatballs. We took it over there and we all ate together, which was very nice. My brother-in-law was there. Yeah, and then Saturday, all of us, the six of us, went out and met for breakfast. Then we went over to my brother-in-law's new apartment and saw that. And we had been... we had some furniture pieces here at our new house that we were donating, right? Because we just don't have room for them. We don't need them, whatever the case is. And so he came over and looked and did some shopping in our house and said, I'll take this, this, and this, So that was nice to do that for him. And yeah, so that's what we did. And then Saturday, yeah, we did that. Most of the day we went out looking for couches, didn't really find anything. Came home. I mean, I fell asleep like a lump. Oh my goodness. I guess I've just been really tired anyway. But that's how our weekend went. And we just saw off our daughter. She's on her way home because tomorrow she starts school. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, she's been prepping for like the last 2 weeks, so she's been in the classroom. In fact, we were at Walmart one day, and she calls me and she says, "Oh, can I FaceTime you my classroom?" I'm like, "Well, sure. I'm right in the middle of Walmart. Why not?" So yeah, so she showed me her room. It looks absolutely beautiful. And she's super excited this year with her, new students. She's going to have 21 fifth graders. And yeah, she's really excited about that. And all of that starts tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll be excited tomorrow afternoon to hear all about her first day. The parent night went really well. And so I was really glad for that. And so, yeah, so that's the background on my weekend. Okay, so let's go through the week, right, guys? Oh, my word. It has been so hard for me to get in here, mainly because I am out and about with my husband. He likes to be on the go. He does not like sitting down. He doesn't, well, I mean, he enjoys, like couch cuddles and stuff like that. Like, when we lounge on the couch and watch the current program that we're watching, which is usually in the evenings. But like during the day, boy, he is just like, he needs to be busy, busy, busy. And I understand it because it takes his mind off of, the pain he's in and whatnot. So these are some of the goodies I got this week. Well, my husband did. I was with him. But look at this beautiful box. I'll show you this first. We went to Home Goods, right? Oh my gosh. I don't even know if the color and everything is picking up on camera, but this was, comes from India. And it's black inside, just a box. I love, 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 love this type of box, furniture, you name it, whether it's from India or like Eastern European, like motif, I guess is what you call it. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. And so, yeah, he got me that. And that was at Home Goods. Excuse me. This is stuff. Is that all I got? No, it's not. Okay, hang on. I'm missing something. Where is it? Oh, well, I'll show you my old bottle, which is right here. I must have put, oh, good Lord. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry if you couldn't see it. Okay, so We did take a trip to Michael's. Sorry about the glare, okay? I have a slew of Michael's gift cards, right? I'm like the worst shopper ever. Like, first of all, y'all know, if you've been on the channel at all, I'm not a shopper. I don't like shopping. I abhor shopping. My husband, on the other hand, loves shopping. He really, really enjoys it. Yeah, and because I like to be with him, I endure the shopping, okay? But I'm a horrible shopper. Like, I'm just, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, so we happen to be in town. And, I mean, let me tell you guys, we were in town like almost every day this week, right? Which is fine. My husband, like I said, he likes to be going places and doing things, which is fine. So anyhow, we went to Michael's. I have like a bunch, okay? I still have a bunch more of Michael's cards or whatever. And this is what I came out with, like 4 things, right? I'm talking like I have had over a handful of cards, like half a dozen cards at least, you know? Anyway, gift cards from the parents from last year. So this is what I got. So I did get some more Extreme Glitter Mod Podge. Okay, this is the bomb, all right? That is what I use to do my Allison treatment on, these are Loveland's Life printables, on the printables, right? You just put it over, and you can write on it with like a Sharpie. That's what I use, is a Sharpie marker. And how cute are those, right? So anywho, that's what I do with my Extreme Glitter, and that's what it's called. Extreme Glitter, okay? And I had that back there, okay. Then I just, you know, I'm such a practical person, really, when it comes down to it, I guess. You could call it that. But, so I got some new blades for my trimmer, in which case I have now a plethora of. I don't need those for a while, but I just, like, there are a lot of things in the crafting world that just I know I'm not going to use it, you know, and I don't want to purchase things if they're just going to sit in my room, you know, and that's one thing I learned when, let's go through this while I'm telling you, but I also got this because this thing was on sale for $2. Like, I couldn't pass it up, right? It has jump rings, 2 different sets of jump rings. It has spring ring clasps. It has 8 lobster clasps, fish hooks, head pins, and eye pins, okay? Who doesn't need that, like, to make whatever? Like, I probably wouldn't use the earring things. I doubt, unless like I can twist it, turn it, lock it somehow. I don't know, but anyway. So I'm getting up and I'm putting those into the jewelry drawer right now. Now, what was I saying? See, that's why I don't do this. Well, that's why I don't walk and chew gum at the same time very well. This is absolutely gorgeous, okay? This is another thing I got, because I would not spend 16 of my own dollars on an art journaling magazine. Do I love Art Journaling Magazine by Stampington? Yes, I do. Is it by Stampington? I thought it was by Stampington. Yes, stampington.com. I love their magazines, but $16, no thank you, okay? Now, I'll show you one of the things I did with this in a previous journaling page. But anyway, aren't these gorgeous? Like, oh my gosh, so many. And I don't know who the artist is. Let's find out who the artist is. But it really reminds me of Suzanne Rose Art, her collage things. But this is Christy Nazaro. I'll have to look her up. I'm sure she probably has like a, let's see. Oh, look at that yummy journal. She has an Instagram. Anyhow, her name is Christy Nazaro. But what I do, or what I did, I love these cards, okay? Absolutely love them. And what was I saying? What was my other thought that I was saying? I'll let you look at these while I tell you, if there's not too much of a glare. No. Oh gosh, so beautiful. Alexa, off. I don't know why she thinks I'm speaking to her. I do not say her name on purpose. Anyway, welcome if you're new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And what was I saying? Oh, about what a terrible shopper I am. You know, it's like, if there's one thing I learned through this whole moving process, right? If you're new here, I moved like practically for the very first time in my life, okay? Moved houses, you know? And I had to go through every single bit of my craft room. And so it really was good for me. And I told you before in other videos that there were like 5 things I decided to choose 5 things that I wanted to work on. And one of them, of course, is my creative daily journal. One of them was like making journals, right? One of them was collage journaling. One of them was like drawing, right? Sketching, drawing, things like that. And watercolors, like that genre of stuff, I guess. And then the last thing was crochet, right? So I only really, like, as I was going through every single drawer I own and all of my stuff, I quickly realized that there were a lot of things that I had bought over the years just because it was a good deal or whatever. And I literally never used it, you know? So I got rid of, I donated so much stuff, okay? It's not even funny. So I'm really trying to be conscious about what I purchase, what I don't purchase, what I know I'm gonna use, what, you know, like, yeah. And it does help that I really despise shopping. So there you have it, okay? There you have it. But what I did with this right here, these are, first of all, these magazines, they are very pricey. I would, like I said, I would never buy it with my own money. You know, I got it because I had a gift card, and, you know, I wish though that I could get, I'll have to keep a lookout. I wish I could get one that, like, you know, Diane Vago has been published in or something like that. But anyway, but they're just wonderful inspiration, you know. I'm really finding, like, with the trends in art, I guess, this is just my own personal opinion, while a lot of people like the vintage style and all that kind of stuff, there really is, I think there is, like, one of the new trends that I've been seeing is to mix and match the bright, modern, colorful with the old, tattered, vintage, you know. And I love that. I love that because, it, you know, again, if you've been on my channel, I don't really do too much vintage. You know, I will make vintage journals. I have vintage items, and I have the capabilities and the ability of making a journal, a vintage journal, but I don't particularly like them as far as my style goes when I do my own journals. You know, I'm a colorful hot mess, right? And I just love these, right? I just love these. Now, one of the things I might get at Michael's, because I still have cards, is a little thing of like some bright colored acrylic paints, because that's probably what these are. Although I do, well, I threw out all of my acrylic paint because it was old, crusty, dried out, whatever. So I threw a bunch of it out. I do have, though, like Neo Colors water-soluble things and regular watercolors, but I really, I mean, I'm assuming that this is like acrylic paint. Yeah, some of these blobs are acrylic paint, and I like certain colors, you know, so maybe I'll go, maybe next time I'm in town, I'll go see if, because my husband can't stand Michael's. I mean, really, what husband does? I don't know. But, yeah, if I go in again, or when I go in, or whatever, whenever I make it to Michael's again, I think I will look for just specific colors, you know, like a small thing of specific colors. Like I love blue, light blue, and teal, and of course, y'all know I love pink, and yellow. I love orange. I love chartreuse, you know, so this is like right up my alley, right? So, Anyway, my gosh, how long have I gone on? So what I'm gonna do, or what I did do, is I photocopied this, okay? I photocopied one of them. So maybe these here, and then I cut it out or something. I'll show you. I'll show you what I did. But this is a great magazine. And yes, before you ask me or whatever, because I know I've mentioned it before, you can photocopy the stuff that's in an art journaling magazine. I did contact Stampington years ago for copyright rules and all that kind of stuff, as long as you use it in your own book and you're not making something for sale, okay? So there's that. Now, I have been able to work in my journal, okay? And it's been super fun. Not enough. Of course, there's never enough time to work in my journal. But here's another thing, just an idea to give you. And I know it's hard to see, but remember that Indian box I showed you? I photocopied it. Yes, I did, because I photocopy everything, okay? I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to decorate the top of this tag here, or this pocket, whatever. And I'm going to stick it in here because I have 2 tags, right, from our shopping expedition this week. So I have this one. This was the tag from the box, okay? And I'm probably gonna just cover up this maybe and write about it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just like cut a little piece of paper out and paste it on here to do my journaling with. This gold ribbon or whatever, it's elastic, came with it, so just secure that. And we also got a banana tree. Yes, we did. We got a fake banana tree. And the reason I got, well, I wanted a tree, like we have an oddly shaped house, and so there's like weird corners and stuff, and there was just this like empty corner, and so I wanted a larger tree in that spot. And I picked the banana leaf. Why? Because when it collects dust, because it will, I have a large leaf to just wipe off, okay? Does anybody else think like that? Like, my husband was picking out some other, fake plants, and he was like, oh, what about this one? I'm like, no, that thing is gonna collect dust, and then it was like spiny or whatever, too many fronds on it. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, we got banana leaf. Why? Because I don't like dusting, okay? Please tell me that I'm not the only one that thinks that way. Like when you go to purchase something, you're thinking in the back of your mind, what's it gonna take to dust that thing, right? Yeah, no, I don't want that. So that's the way I think, okay? I know it might be weird, but anyway. So that's why I put this in here, it's because the little tree is behind our chair in the corner. And then I have had just the most wonderful time sitting on our dock, right? Of late. And this is gonna be, let me scooch this to the center. This is gonna be more of, it looks super dim in here. I really hope that it's not too dim. Okay. Anyway, I've had such a wonderful time sitting on our dock with my coffee in the morning or whatever, and these are some of the things that I see on a daily basis, okay? The great blue heron, osprey hunting, and spoonbills. I think they're called roseate, something. Spoonbills, right? I was talking to my daughter on the phone one day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think a flamingo is flying over the house. And she was like, no, Mom, that's a spoonbill. I was like, oh, okay. So I looked it up, got a picture, and that's exactly what it looked like. I mean, the pink on the underside of its wings was just gorgeous. Yes. So I love sitting on my dock and looking out over the cove, and dolphin come in there, like porpoise, come in there, pods of porpoise come in there and swim, so you can see them swimming around, and that's always fun. And then all the birds. I mean, it really is quite awesome. In fact, there was one, my husband called me out to the window this morning that overlooks our dock, and he said, look, it's just sitting right there. The osprey, it was right on like the, what's it called? The boat lift, it was sitting on top of the boat lift. So yeah. And on that note, we finally got word that we are going to get our what's it called? Our dock. That's what it's called. We're going to get our dock replaced. It was scheduled to be replaced by the time we moved in here, right? It was scheduled to be finished by now. And yeah, they've just had a terrible time finding workers and reliable workers and all that kind of jazz. So anyway, there's that. Yeah, so they're supposed to start it sometime in September, which is coming up really quickly. And yeah, so we'll finally have our dock. So that'll be nice. We have a dock now. It's old and it needs to be replaced. Anyway, there's a story on that. Also, I think this page I'm gonna do a currently. Like I'm gonna cut out a currently and just, you know, these are some cookies my husband got me. He thought I would like them. I haven't tried them yet, but they look really good. I was like, you know, a lot of times I have hot tea in the evenings and I'll just have like a couple of, you know, either 2 Biscoff with it or, you know, just a little sweet treat, right? And then I do want to put these birds on here. And what else? I'm going to put the currently up here. It's not going to have a date though. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'll do is I will probably, like for this here, I'm going to do probably like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And one of the things, let me just get this out while I'm thinking about it right now, is, is this. We went to Alice's. Excuse me, we went to Alice's. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. These were I photocopied them from the art journaling book, right? So now I can use these in my book, and they're just beautiful. And again, like I said, I can use them as inspiration and make my own. You know, I have a typewriter I can use. I just need acrylic paint because I threw it all out, but anyway. Yeah. So let me show you what I did there, I think. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it right here, right? I put it right here, and I got, you know, so I've been doing some journaling, you know, and that's been nice. We did get a new ride. So we went and purchased, we traded in my big old bus. I used to drive a Suburban. I don't really drive all that much anymore. So anyway, you'll see all this in a flip through and stuff like that. And then this was last weekend that you guys saw. I think I put this together. Oh, look there. We went to Alice's on that day too. Yeah, so I still need to go through. That's where this paper went. Oh my goodness. I have been looking for this flipping paper for like all week. I'm like, where did it go? Where did it go? Well, oh my word, you guys, I swear, it's not even funny, my brain. Okay, yeah, like I want to put a little booklet or something in here to write some journaling on, and then, yeah, I still need to do journaling. Here I did my journaling and stuff, so that's good. Yeah, but back to this. Here is my sweet husband and me. Aww. He's like, oh, babe, I've never owned a new car, like never. Because again, I abhor, okay? I abhor shopping. I don't like shopping. I will drive a car until it literally dies, okay? Like, I just don't see the point in getting something or purchasing something if, you know, you don't really need it. So, here was the deal with this, though, is we only have, you know, my husband and I, that's it. You know, we're the only ones who live here. Not that, you know, our kids don't come up and stuff, they do. But we also have a garage, which first time in our lives that I've ever had a garage. And our car, because our garage is at an angle, it's weird. Anyway, it was super hard to, you know what, I need to turn a fan on in here. I'm sorry, where did my thing go? It is hot as blazes in here. I don't understand what the deal is. Goodness me. Okay, let me do that. Let me turn off the light. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the car. The thing is that, our Suburban, like like literally just fit like right up, like within an inch of the door, you know, or the wall of the house. And then like you couldn't open the back to get your groceries out or whatever. It was just inconvenient, I guess. And again, we don't need a vehicle that large, you know. And so I don't know if I'm having a hot flash or what, but I am hot, folks. I am hot. What's going on here? Okay, let's see if that helps me out at all. So anyhow, yeah, so we ended up going and purchasing a car. It fits perfectly in our driveway. It has, my daughter was in it this weekend, you know, so she was saying that it was super comfortable in the back. I mean, it has like so many gadgets and doodahs in it. It's like a spaceship, you know. I mean, it does everything but take you to the moon. Anywho, that reminds me, last night my daughter and I, we were sitting on the dock, and we were looking up at the sky, and it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you can see so many stars. And she showed me this app. It's called I have an iPhone, an old iPhone, but the app is called, I do believe, Starlight, Lite, okay? And so you download that app, it's for free. And then you allow camera usage and whatnot on your phone, and you follow the instructions. And then you face your phone, the camera, to the sky, and it shows you the constellations, if there are any. It will point out the different planets that you're looking at, satellites. We did see a satellite going across the sky last night. That was super cool. My daughter saw like 3 shooting stars, you know, so that was fun. Yeah, so we had a great time together this weekend, and I want to work on my book. My husband went to the store. So yeah, I do want to finish up some pages. He did, on Monday, he had a doctor's appointment. Can I tell you folks? Oh my word. He was gone like 6 hours, okay? He had to drive 2 hours to the appointment. That's where his doctor's office is. Hopefully that's going to change soon. And then his doctor was running 2 hours late, and then he had a 2-hour drive home. The poor man, right? And I stayed home with every intention of doing so much, guys. So much. But did I? No, I did not. I got on the phone with my stepmother. That's what I did. I didn't talk for 6 hours to her, but we did talk for a number of hours. And then I talked to my daughter. And then, you know, anyway. One of the interesting things that I found, and a treasure that I found, because I'm still putting stuff away. Now, on to when you guys are going to get a tour, okay? Quite soon, I think. And that's not to say that things won't change like after I show you the tour. But yeah, I think I have everything pretty much well sorted, okay, as to where it's going to go and all that. I've been labeling my drawers. In fact, this right here is what I was working on this morning, okay? This is this is a label maker from Mumbin, and I could put it down below or whatever. Let me see. I think I can. It's this label maker that they gifted me. I'll find the real name to it. It's just a label maker, but it's super cute and super fun to use, and I love it, and I do use it quite often. And when I worked with my daughter, I used it to label files. I used it to label the kids' files. Like, I used it to label everything, you know. So anyway, that's not what this video is about, but making labels goes on that page there. But look at all of these, okay? Stencils, miscellaneous mark making, water soluble blending and blending stumps, printables. Yeah, all of these for all the drawers that I have, right? So I want to work on that, getting my drawers, finish up labeling those. What else? I think everything else is pretty much set up the way it's just going to be for right now, you know? And, oh, I wanted to tell you something also. Oh, well, this is something very, very special and a treasure to me. My daughter, I asked her to bring up her, it's this in my hand. I asked her to bring up her laminator so I could laminate it and keep it forever because I was going through boxes, like decorative boxes, you know, and I had this one that had a bunch of stuff from when I was a kid, like, you know, when I graduated high school way back in the 80s, you know, and this is what I found from my dad. Isn't that amazing? This thing is like, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm going to be, I don't know, 53, I think. So special, right? So I laminated it and now it's up on my shelf so I can always see it. Oh, so special. And then I forgot to show you guys like a few times ago. My husband got me this. He's such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. This was in, let me think. Savannah. We were in Savannah, right? And whenever we go, it's a top hat. It's, I don't know. This is pressed glass. Now, my mother, actually it was my father's grandmother, bought and sold antiques up in Connecticut. When she passed away, my father inherited everything. And she had a collection of these hats, and all different colors. I mean, oh my goodness. Some were milk glass. They're Fenton is what they're called. But they weren't pressed glass. They were like cut glass, I do believe. I'm pretty sure. Because on the pressed glass, you can feel the seam, you know? Anyway, so I had seen this in an antique store. And every time we go into an antique store, we look for them, you know? Because some people don't know what I'm talking about. Other people do. And I do believe from what I looked up, they used to hold toothpicks or something, you know? But, I mean, my mom had a lot of them, and unfortunately I will probably never see them again. But anywho, so the story goes, we were in Savannah, we were ducking thunderstorms, and we went to this antique store, you know, the kind that just smell like mothballs and they smell old, and oh my gosh, I could spend all day. And you're just like, good thing I'm not claustrophobic, because there's just stuff everywhere, you know. Those are the stores that I treasure. I love that. Now that kind of shopping, I'm up for any day of the week. So we saw this and my husband was like, oh, do you want it? And I said, no, you know, that it's fine. No, you know, because I want to look for a cut glass one. But at any rate, we have never found one that even resembles the ones that my mom used to have. And so I was off looking in some corner of the store, and we get back to the hotel and he had bought it for me. And he unwraps it. He's like, here, honey, I know you said you didn't want it, but he does that all the time. You know, like he just does sweet things like that, you know? So I keep my glue in it now, and it sits right up here to remind me of my mom. Okay, the other thing, oh, this was funny, kind of, not really, but I did receive my Mantra Wellness. Yes, I love this book. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. If you want to see, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Okay, if you want to, I'll have to take my time and look through this, but if you want to see, and it goes like this, and then you flip it over and it's like this, okay? It has beautiful artwork, awesome, like posters in there, awesome little cut aparts. I had some here, like these things, right? Like that. They also have, what else do they have? They have great articles, you know? Yeah, just great, a great bunch of stuff in it, you know? Great bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's what I was gonna tell you. That's the only magazine I'm getting now, okay? I failed to tell you the last time I was, you know, talking to y'all last week. And get ready, girls, to clutch your pearls, okay? Because I got rid of all of my magazine clippings. I got rid of all of my magazines, with exception to my art journaling magazines and my Mantra Wellness, and maybe my Daphne's Diaries, you know, Calm, Breathe. I have, you know, those are like 4 magazines that I have that I did keep. So I have those. But all the other ones that I used to get from recyclebank.com, I got rid of all those, you know, because I thought, oh, well, you know, I don't need to take all of these up there. Once I get up there, I'll just go ahead and order new magazines, okay? Well, to my surprise, Recycle Bank, for whatever reason, they do not deliver magazines to my zip code. Oh my gosh, I know. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I will have to check out we do have a few local libraries in the area. I'll have to check them out and see what they do with their magazines. Oh my goodness. See, before Recycle Bank, I used to, when we had a house in the Keys, the Florida Keys, I used to go to that local library like every single weekend, and I would collect magazines. They had a free section of magazines. And so I can only hope and keep my fingers crossed that some of the libraries around here have that same thing going on. I really do hope so, because I about died when I saw I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't deliver? What? Like, why? I don't understand. It's not like I'm in Alaska or something, or Hawaii. I'm just here in South Florida. I don't know, weirdest thing. So anyway, so I think I'm done. I always, you know, I really should do like a checklist type of thing. Oh, Lordy B. Yeah. But that's what's been going on in our world. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna attempt to get some journaling done. And I mean, of course, like all of this back here is back my daughter's birthday. You guys saw this before when I had a visit with my brother after my dad's service. My dad's service paid. I still need to go. I mean, this is, you know, this is difficult for me. So that's why this hasn't been done yet. But you know, the rest of our trip to Savannah and to Charleston, I still haven't documented that. And even previous to that, I haven't documented. So I need like hours to sit in here, days and hours to just sit in here and do my pages. But I also need to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna label all my drawers, and then hopefully, I really hope this, I don't know if it'll come out this week. Let me think. Well, it might. I don't know. It might. If I can film a room tour for you guys, I will do so. And it will probably be a lengthy video because I'll probably go through all my drawers. Yeah. Only because inevitably, like if I do a quick room tour and I'm just like, here it is, then somebody is likely to ask, how do you organize this? How do you organize that? Where is this? Where is that? Right? So yeah, I'll try to do a tour where you guys get to see like every little nook and cranny. Yeah, so look forward to that. But hopefully I'll be able to get it up by Wednesday. I'm hoping. Here's the other thing too. You want to know what's so great too about living here is, I mean, there are numerous things, but is the internet here is awesome. Oh my word. I can yammer on for like an hour, and can I tell you my video is uploaded and done with all the checks in like 20 minutes. It's insanity, you guys, insanity. I've never experienced that before in my life, but I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go around, label my stuff, and consider doing a room tour, but I want to work on at least some pages before I do that. No news on the making of the journal yet, okay? Because, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I need to go through. It's just not, it's not even funny, okay? And I'm trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do that. Like, you tell me in the comments, do you want to see like every last little bit? Do you want to see me going through my piles of stuff? Like for instance, I know this is going on long enough, but for instance, scooch over. You know, this is one of my books that I will turn into a junk journal because I love its size. And this I received from Carla Frizzell, so I will leave her link. But like these things, right? Like this, I would definitely put, it's very fragile, but I would definitely put into a junk journal, you know? So things like these maps, you know, I would put into a junk journal, you know, but as well, I would probably separate like, this is for vintage. This is a piece of wallpaper, super cool. I would probably just sew this in just for fun, okay? Just for fun. You know, this would have to go in something else. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like this is a faux flow journal. So I have like napkins, you know, these little puppy things. This right here is a file folder that is sewn into a pocket, so that can go into a junk journal. You know what I mean? These things can go into a junk journal. These I would put in a box that I have vintage cards in. But like this right here, you know, these are like, this is an envelope, a painted envelope. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so let me know, like, do you, or I don't know, like I might keep this, I don't know, gosh, this is so hard. Brunswick, oh, North Carolina, cool. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of really cool items that I can obviously use in a junk journal. Like, do you want me to go through, look at this, oh. I don't know. Do you want me to go through this stuff on my own is what I'm saying, and just show you like videos of this is how I am making the cover and walk you through making the cover of the junk journal, which is down here. The book that I'm going to use, just to remind you guys, is this one, right? Do you like want to see, you know, how I put the book not how I put the book together, but how I put the book together. I don't know how to explain that, but how I go about making the cover of the book can be a video. And then like, then do you want me to jump to, these are the signatures I'm using and this is the paper I'm using, you know, do you want to see the sorting process? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't know, everyone's different, you know, like some people like to see every little thing. Look at that I Dream of Jeannie thing. That's so funny. Yeah, I don't know, you know, some people like to see the sped up thing. I don't speed up, okay? I don't know how to do it. I'm not gonna learn how to do it. I don't set anything to music. Anyway, back to these things. These are like large pieces of tape fabric, right? How cool is that? Okay, very cool. So obviously these right here would go into the vintage pile. You know what I mean? These would go to the vintage side. This is just plastic, a plastic thing. These are some envelopes, you know, that I can always include. More wallpaper. Yeah, like, I mean, I could make an entire journal just out of this, you know? These are like photo sleeves, you know, that I can sew into a journal as well. That's really cool. I like that. So anyway, let me know, you know, what you would like to see as far as like the steps go. I don't know. Cause yeah, just let me know. Okay. Just let me know. But that is what is kind of stopping me from starting to film that series. Cause I'm like, well, I don't know, you know, do they want to just see like step 1, making the cover, step 2, making the signatures, or this, you know, here I'm gonna add 3 signatures to this journal and these are the signatures and here's how I add them. I don't know, you know, it could be there, you know, it could be like a 5-step process of going through everything, or it could be a 2-step process, you know, I mean, I don't know. So just let me know in the comments. But I do have a lot of stuff to go through, you know, because like some of them have these little clips on them that I want to, you know, obviously put aside, or they have like the paper clips on them that I want to set aside, and all of that stuff, you know, cute. Look at that little flamingo paper clip. I might take that out and put that in my book now. But yeah, just let me know, and I will try to accommodate as best I can. So this is a really cute little dangle thing. So, okay, thank you so much. I need to put that somewhere, for sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I know I was just rambling on and on and on, hence the name Ramble Session. So I hope you enjoyed that. I surely enjoy catching y'all up to speed. I'm hoping to work in my book today, get some things done, relax with the hubbies, spend some time on the dock. Yeah, all that fun stuff. So, oh, we also made homemade pimento cheese this weekend too. My daughter did, and it was really yummy. Just saying. I got to put that in the book. So, yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you all real soon. Bye for now.